on is Gale in Context High School. And once I do that, I will come to this page. This might also be the area where it asks you the password. Again, use the password anytime you're prompted. It'll get you here. Now, the other thing we want to think about are some of our terms that we have inside of the project. Okay, you might come up with other terms that will help you find things under these umbrellas. So these are also things to think about. These are just starting points to help you come up with your research question and also your thesis statement. So let's go back to Gale. Again, clicking Gale in Context High School. Now, when you come up here, you're at Basic Search, which will give you a lot of things. However, my suggestion is to do Advanced Search. It'll actually save you a lot of time in the long run. We're going to put in juvenile. Juvenile. There we go. Justice, and notice that juvenile, even if I spelled it a little funky, it helps correct me. Justice, and notice that it comes up with a lot of other similar terms. I could always search for some of these too if I don't find what I want with the current one, but I'm going to just use juvenile justice system to start out as one of the things I want to search for. Now, the other important thing is the other filters. Notice that there's Boolean operators here, just like you see in some of the help things. The most important one, I think, is the full text document, so it won't just give you a citation or a link that doesn't work. So I would click on that, but it's up to you if you would like to limit the publication dates to something very recent or maybe something older. You can also go by any type of activity right here. Content level, Lexile measure, anything you would like. So let's hit search and see what we find. And if you look at that, we already got a lot of different things we could look at. At the very top, it shows you the content types that came with that search. So we have 4 reference articles, 2 videos, 633 news articles, which might be a lot to search through, academic journals, audio, and magazines. And it also shows all of that by category if you just keep scrolling down. So utilize all of this. Don't just look at your first few options. You might find something really helpful. But let's say that I looked at this and I want to use this as a good jumping off point. So I click on this. I look through, maybe I don't read everything. I read the stuff that I think is going to be the most helpful to me. Notice that it does actually give you other little search terms like juvenile law that might be helpful, and some other things that you might want to see. The other nice part about this is usually it gives you an option where it branches off into other articles that could be helpful, and you can click on them and find them as well. So if you already see that when you're in your project, someone already chose this source and you like it, maybe go ahead and click on one of these and see how that goes. Now, you can go ahead and copy paste your quote inside the chart. The other thing is knowing how to cite this and give a link. So when you come up here, all Gale articles can be cited in the top right corner. Click Cite. It should by default be MLA 9th edition, but just in case it goes to one of the other ones, make sure you have MLA. You can copy it or select it, copy, paste, okay? And then that's your full citation for it.